Ready? Start. We are lucky in having this centenary of the post and telegraph soon after having celebrated the centenary of the Indian Railway. Full stop. It is on occasions like this that one gets an opportunity of looking back and assessing the post achievement and also planning for the future. Full stop. It is indeed gratifying that these important occasions have synchronized with our 5-year plan. Full stop. You will agree that correct stock taking is the essential prerequisite of sound planning, and I do not think anything could make for sounder planning. Full stop. In the field of post and telegraph, then the celebration of this centenary and organizing this exhibition, full stop para, in the context of scientific progress and amenities of modern life, we are accustomed to think of India as a young country, full stop. The fact that we became masters of our affairs at home only 6 years ago tends to confirm this impression, full stop. In reality, this impression is an illusion to allay, which it will be necessary to know the facts about the growth and development of telecommunications in India. Full stop para. 100 years ago, telegraph lines began to radiate from Calcutta, which was then India's capital. Actually, the beginning had been made in the direction 14 years earlier in 1839 when an Englishman, Dr. Smith, completed on his own and without official assistance about 21 miles of telegraphic line proceeding from Calcutta in the direction of Diamond Harbour. Full stop. It was, however, in 1851 that the first telegraph line to carry traffic was constructed between Calcutta and Diamond Harbour. Full stop. The next 2 years may be said to be a period of experimentation. Full stop. Towards the end of 1853, the experimental stage ended and countrywide expansion of telegraphic traffic was planned. Full stop. The first line to be taken in hand was between Calcutta and Agra in November 1853. Full stop. Since then, our telegraph service has gone on expanding in all directions. Full stop. Para. There are not many countries in the world which could trace back the history of their channels of communication so far back. Full stop. From the very beginning, these services were government owned. Full stop. And it is now recognized that the Indian Post and Telegraph is the oldest government owned public utility in the world. Full stop. It is a fact of which we can all be proud. The Indian Post and Telegraph Department for its strides since the pre-mutiny. Full stop.